So let's continue with our second part reading. We are going to deal with the text now. So ways to live to 100. Okay, so now let's listen and read the text. You are going to listen it from here, but please, I want you to listen to it again at home and then to read the text. So now the text.
Ways to live to 100. According to new studies, a third of babies born last year will live to be 100. Do you wish you could live to 100? Health experts say that if you follow some of their top tips, you'll add years to your life. 1. Eat red foods. When you eat red foods, you are healthier, doctors say. Red foods look striking, taste good, and have many health benefits. For example, a red pepper contains more vitamin C than an orange, and a beetroot is full of nitrates which relax blood vessels. Juicy tomatoes are bursting with an antioxidant which reduces the risk of cancer and heart disease. So if you're going shopping today, stock up on red goodies. 2. Breathe through a straw. Do you ever wish you were under less stress? If you can find just a few moments to take 3 or 4 deep breaths, you'll feel calmer in an instant. Surprisingly, this is even better when you breathe through a straw. If you practice this simple exercise every day, you'll really expand your lung capacity. You'll also slow down your heart rate and lower your blood pressure. 3. Say cheese. Smiling is something we do naturally to share our happiness with others, but it turns out that it's really good for you. Just the act of smiling sends a message to your brain that you're happy, and the body then releases beneficial endorphins. These help to reduce stress, boost the immune system, and even slow down the aging process. The wider the smile, the better. So keep smiling. 4. Chew food 20 times. Have you ever had awful indigestion? Well, maybe if you hadn't gobbled down your food so quickly, you wouldn't have. Chewing your food properly is important because enzymes in saliva begin the digestion process in your mouth. This makes it easier for your body to absorb nutrients from the food. It can even promote weight loss because people who chew for longer usually eat less. Keeping a healthy weight can help you to avoid serious diseases such as heart disease and diabetes. So next time you eat, slow down. 5. Tell the truth. Have you ever told a lie and felt really stressed out afterwards? You immediately wish that you had told the truth, right? Telling a lie can increase your heart rate, slow down your digestion, and cause tension in your muscles and nerves. In a recent health study, Australian researchers found that when volunteers stopped telling lies, their health improved in just 10 weeks. So if I were you, I'd stick to telling the truth for a happier, healthier, and longer life.
Okay, so this was the text. Now you are going to work, or we are going to work with the exercises. So exercise 2B, 2B, C, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Before we continue with exercise 2C, let's have a look at some words in order the text to be easier for you. Okay, so these words are, we can check it from
Study.
here. Study, a careful examination,
Tip.
a piece of advice,
Striking.
eye-catching, attractive,
Health benefit.
a good effect on the condition of the body,
Beetroot.
a type of vegetable,
Nitrates.
chemical compounds often used in fertilizers,
Blood vessel.
a small tube that carries blood to different parts of the body,
Juicy.
juicy, especially for
Juicy.
fruits, okay, that it is juicy, full of liquid, okay,
Burst with.
burst with, to have a lot of something,
Antioxidant.
you know it,
risk,
risk, danger,
cancer,
very serious disease.
stock up on,
Stock up on, to buy or to have a lot of things, a lot of products that you are not using it at the moment, but you stock up for later on.
cancer,
Goodies, products, we say, foods considered nice to eat, that they are delicious.
in an instant,
Immediately.
expand,
To make something increase.
lung capacity,
The amount of air that you are able to breathe.
expand,
To make something increase, to make it bigger, huger.
lung capacity,
We said it.
heart rate,
The number of heartbeats per minute. The rate.
turn out,
To be found to be. So let's say that it turned out that she was a very good girl. Endorphin, chemical produced by our body that can make you feel happier. So it is the chemical that it is responsible for our happiness. Boost, to improve, to make something better. Aging, the process of getting older. We said it previously into the first part.
indigestion,
Upset stomach.
gobble down,
To eat very quickly without chewing at all. So to use your teeth to cut down your food.
enzyme,
The enzymes, a chemical substance that helps digestion, you know.
saliva,
the liquid produced in the mouth, bështyma.
digestion,
the process by which food is broken down. So we have digestion and indigestion, okay?
indigestion,
Which is the opposite of
digestion.
Process, the procedure, a series of action, one after the other, to absorb, to take something in, perthith, nutrients, source of nourishment. Vegetables are full of nutrients.
Diabetes,
a very serious disease in which our body cannot control the sugar, the amount of sugar. Okay.
Tell a
lie, not telling the truth, but telling lies.
Tension,
the strain, tension in his head and neck muscles cause him to have a headache.
Muscle,
you know it. Body tissue.
nerve,
each of the thin parts that controls, that control movements and feelings. Volunteer, somebody who works without getting paid, without a rewarding. To keep doing something. Okay, so now we are ready to continue with our exercise. So let's continue with exercise to see is this text formal or informal. From what we heard, I may say that it is informal. Why? Because it is full of short verb forms, contractions, as we say. For example, you'll feel calmer. We have use of everyday language and collocation. Next time, slow down, and addressing to the reader directly. When you eat something, then so all these are indications that shows us that the text it is informal and not formal. Let's continue with exercise 3. So read them first. You know how we do. You read them. You choose the correct one, but you should justify your answer by explaining why into the text. Okay, so you have to find out into the text why you believe, for example, it is A, B, or C. Okay, so tomatoes are recommended because they contain a chemical that means you are less likely to develop heart diseases. You can find it here. Juicy tomatoes are bursting with an antioxidant which reduces the risk of cancer and heart diseases. Okay, then according to text 2, a person's lungs do what? Expand if the person does breathing exercises. Okay, it is found here. Then we should smile more often because it do to us what? Okay, so it does what to us. What it does to us. So can improve our resistance to illness, to boost our immune system, to empower it. Fuqizon sistemin ton imunitar. Diabetes can be avoided by maintaining a healthy weight in order not being seriously ill, and it is here. Keeping a healthy weight can help you to avoid serious diseases such as heart disease and diabetes. Telling a lie, of course, makes the heart beat faster, and you know why. It is easy, this one. Okay, and into the text, telling a lie can increase your heart rate. Let's continue with exercise 4. Read again, and I want you to complete the sentences. So stop the recording, do it, and let's check it together now. Eating beetroots helps relax blood vessels, blood vessels, ένα τεγκιάκουτ. You can calm yourself down by taking deep breaths. Okay, deep breaths. We smile to show we are happy. Eating your food too quickly can give you indigestion, mostretia turšimit, so stomach's upset, stomach pain, ache. Our heart can start beating faster when we tell a lie. Okay, when we tell a lie. Let's continue with exercise 4. What do the underlined words refer to? So we have which, this, into the texts. Into the text 1, we have the word which. Okay, the word which. So it refers to what? Into the first one, it refers to nitrates. Okay, so we can see here into the nitrates. This into the second text. Into the second text we have this. Okay, surprisingly this is even better. Which is even better? Feeling calmer. Okay, feeling calmer, it is better. Okay, the second this, breathing through a straw. Okay, so we can understand that we refer firstly to the thing that we want to show, and then when we want to reuse it, we don't use the whole phrase, but we use just which, these. Okay, let's go to the next, to text 3. So these refers to endorphins. Do you remember the chemical that is responsible for our happiness, to make us feel happy? These beginning the digestion process. Okay, and the last one there goes to volunteers, and as you can see here, it is just, okay, I'm sorry, if we go here, so when volunteers stop telling lies. Let's go to the next one. Helpful what? Helpful, beneficial. It means beneficial. Full of, bursting with. Anxious, of course, stressed out. To continue, stick to, to be, let's say, stick to your everyday routine, immediately, in an instant. Attractive, we say striking, eye-catching. If you remember, buy a lot of, stock up on, and promote with encourage. With encourage. Let's go to exercise 6. Into the exercise 6, we have 1, 2, 3, let's say, words, and I want you to find them into the text. For example, which text it refers to foods? Of course, eat red foods, but let's see. So we have red pepper, orange, beetroot, tomatoes. Let's check to the other text. No. Diseases. I remember some diseases like heart disease, cancer, also stress. It is a kind of disease. Indigestion, mostretia, diabetes, okay, and parts of the body, we can just have here lung, okay, muskrita, brain, mouth, muscles, and nerves, okay. Then, which of the tips in the text do you follow? Tell your partner. Here into the text we have some tips that you should follow in order to live healthier and to have a long life, or ways to live to 100, it suggested to us. So please stop it. You can think of one. I'm just playing you what the author suggests.
I eat lots of red foods, especially red peppers and tomatoes. I also chew my food properly, and I try to always tell the truth.
Okay, so this is the end of the second part of reading. What I want from you, it is to do into Edmodo, you know, from now on into this platform. So the first, let's say, homework for our first part for reading, it is workbook, page 76-77. The deadline, it is going to be 4th of April 2020 at 12 o'clock, okay? No later than 12 o'clock, because I will not accept it. Thank you.